Hello students, welcome to Smarter Engineer. Today our topic is Introduction to Multimedia. That is the very beginning of multimedia technology system. In our previous lecture we have already discussed about the different animation technique, and after that we have also discussed about MIDI. So now it's time to discuss in brief about the introduction to multimedia. In this session or after this session, we'll know or we will get familiar with the definition of multimedia, components of multimedia, uses of multimedia in our daily life, etc. So, coming to the next part of this lecture, that is, what is multimedia? Actually derived from the word multi and media. Multi means many or multiple, and media means distribution tool and information presentation like text, graphic, voice, image, music, etc. So multiple media consist of multiple media. That's why this is called multimedia. Not only a single media like only text, only graphics, only video, not like that. If we can combine more than one media together, then we can say this is multimedia. Clear? Multi means many or multiple. Now, what is the actual definition? Multimedia is a combination of text, graphic, audio, animation and video that is delivered interactively to the user by electronic or digitally manipulated means. That is text, audio, graphic, video and animation. So now we have to know about these different components, that is text, audio, video, graphics and animation in brief. These are actually the 5 elements or components of multimedia. So starting from the text, that's the first element of multimedia. A broad term of something that contains words to express something. Actually we express something using words or phrase, and that words consist of characters, and this is the text. Text is the most basic element of multimedia. A good choice of words could help convey the intended message to the users. Or keywords used in contents, menus, navigation buttons, etc. So text is the most basic element of multimedia. If we want to express our emotion, express our terms, express our express anything, if we want to express anything, then we have to choose or we have to pick up good words or text. So text is the very simplest but important element of multimedia. Suppose here is an example. You can see that road safety, basic, intermediate, advanced. First, before crossing the road, make sure you look to your left, to your right and then left again. Then walk carefully to cross the road. So here how we have chosen right text. Or road safety is written in look bold and larger than other words, because road safety is important words or important text here. That's why this is bold. You can see this. Clear? So whenever we required, you can bold or italic or underline any text, or you can highlight any text. so that you can easily represent them. And also we can classify this text as rich text format, Word file format, PDF. PDF is raw format, we can't change or edit the PDF, but Word file format, that is .doc, docx, and rich text format, this can be editable. So we can classify also the text into different parts. Now come to the next part, that is graphic. You will also learn as computer graphics and another subjects in this semester also. You are also reading, I hope you are reading the computer graphics subject. So two-dimensional figure or illustration could be produced manually by drawing, painting, carving, etc. or by computer graphics technology. Used in multimedia, graphics is also used in multimedia to show more clearly what a particular information is all about. That is diagram or picture. Actually, in computer graphics, we will start from the RGB color model or CMYK color model. Starting from there, we will know how DDA or Bresenham algorithm work, a line drawing algorithm, a polygon filling algorithm, Cohen-Sutherland or Sutherland-Hodgman algorithm, and after that we will know how we can remove a 2D picture, remove or clip any part which is outside from the viewport. That's why we can clip that clipping algorithm, Z-buffer or Painter's algorithm. That type of many algorithms are there in graphics, computer graphics, so that how much portion of an image is visible in front of us, that should be calculated using computer graphics. So these are all about computer graphics. And also in computer graphics we will know the different kind of image part, like JPEG is very much important, joint photographic expert group, and I have already discussed what is JPEG and what are the working principle of JPEG with block diagram. I have already discussed in my previous lecture. I'll give the link in the description below. And JPEG is very important for your semester, you know. And without JPEG, there is also TIFF, tagged image file format, BMP, bitmap, and GIF, and there are PNG, portable network graphics, and so on. You can get one or more two as a short note question, 5 marks question of short note, and JPEG is very much important among them. I have already discussed. So a picture means 1,000 words. Actually, what is the benefit of a picture? A picture means 1,000 words. You don't need to write 1,000 text or words. Instead of that, you can use a picture, particular picture. So we can also save our time with this, using the picture instead of text, and graphics or picture is very much helpful for our presentation. You can see also here I have used so many pictures instead of only text, so that you can understand well. So now look an example. So now look at an example. That is, the previous example was road safety, basics, intermediate, and advanced, and we have bold the word road safety now, and there was some text. But now look, I have inserted some pictures or graphics inside this road safety banner. Now this is much more convinced and much more easier to understand, much more convincible and much more easier to understand for everyone, and this is also catchy, and this actually attracts the people. So this is the usefulness of graphics. In my previous example you can see there is no image or no graphics there, only text, but now here you can see the image also or graphics also. So here you can see the difference between these two banner. Both are for road safety, but here we have used the graphic or image. Now the third part is audio, which is also very important element or component of multimedia. Audio is produced by vibration. We have already discussed in our previous lecture the characteristics of sound. You can go to the lecture and please listen it carefully. As perceived by the sense of hearing. In multimedia, audio could come in the form of speech, sound, effect, and also music score. That is note, tone, we have already discussed. So audio is also an important part, and in audio section we have learned the MP3, mainly the MP3, which is very much important for audio, and we actually use this audio for our presentation or any kind of delivery, lecture delivery, or any kind of interaction. So not only MP3, this is a digital audio example, but also MIDI is there. In our previous lecture we have discussed what is MIDI, musical instrument digital interface. So MIDI and digital audio, which we have already discussed, is very important for your semester exam. What is the advantage of MIDI over digital audio? What is MIDI? How MIDI works actually? What are the hardware components of MIDI? So MIDI gives us the raw file and separate tracks for separate different instruments and voice also, and MIDI gives us the smaller version of file to upload in the web portal. So MIDI is very much helpful to us, and I will give you the description in the link of MIDI. You can go and just learn, because this is very much important. So here you can see the same example with an audio also. How is this possible? Yes, road safety bold text is there, and then some text as first before crossing the road, like that, and after that we have used some image or graphic, you can say. After that now we are using audio. Suppose we want to say that look your left, look your right, and then cross the road. This is first recorded as audio format, and then we have attached this with the banner. The audio is actually prompting with the help of mic. We often see in our crossing, level crossing, there is a recorded audio clip. Yes or no? So how we can merge the audio also, and how in this way we can create a multimedia. At the first step there was only text, that was not multimedia, that was single media. But whenever we are using graphics and audio with that text, then this is actually converted to multimedia. Now come to the next part, that is last element of multimedia, that is animation. Animation is nothing but illusion of motion created by the consecutive display of image of static elements. If we consecutively change image one after another and a illusion creates in front of our eye, actually it fools our eyes so that the image is moving. This is called animation. In multimedia, animation is used to further enhance, enrich the experience of the user, to further understand the information conveyed to them. We can also divide this animation into cell-based animation and path-based animation. We have discussed in animation section. I will give the description box, the link of animation in the description box. And not only cell-based and path-based animation, there is only 2D animation and 3D animation also, which is also very useful. And nowadays we are mainly using 3D animation, but 2D animation is also helpful. You can see the Tom and Jerry, the example of 2D animation used in those days. But nowadays there are so many 3D animated movies like Spider-Man, Tintin, etc. So and also there are different animation technique like morphing, masking, twinning, keyframing. I have already discussed these techniques in my previous lecture series. So you can see the keyframing, twinning, these are also very much important for your semester, and please learn this carefully in animation section. Now come to here, actually how we can use this animation in multimedia. How we can use this animation? Look, the same example we have used as animation, animated example. We have used suppose we have made an animated clip and we can play it on the road or on the screen. There is also text, there is also animation, graphics, and also the voice or audio. So using these 5 components or elements, we can create a good multimedia which is actually very much helpful for our interaction with people. So we have to use these components very wisely, very effectively. And the last part is video. So till now we have used audio, graphics, animation and text, and now the next part is video. Video is the technology of capturing, recording, processing or transmitting and reconstructing the moving pictures. Video is more towards a photorealistic image or sequence. Live recording as in comparison to animation. Animation is not live, but video can be live. Clear? Nowadays you can say Facebook Live also. Video also takes a lot of storage space, so plan carefully before you are going to use it. Storage may be an issue for video, but video is much more better than animation only. Clear? In video section we will read the MPG, Moving Picture Expert Group, which is very much important for you, and the working principle of MPEG and the different versions of MPEG will be discussed in video section. Now we can also use this video technique in our previous example, and we can show the video on a screen. So these are the actually 5 different components or elements of multimedia. So I think this is all about today's lecture series, that 5 components of multimedia and what is multimedia. In our next session we will discuss about how we can use this technique in our daily life as an example, and different interactive part of multimedia. So if you have any query, any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And if you like the video, please share with your friends. and press the bell notification to get the videos or updates instantly. Thank you. Bye bye.